Welcome to the April 2025 Hero Studio Cling Stamp of the Month called Raindrop Ripples. Let's take a closer look at this month's product. Here's a closer look at the Raindrop Ripples Cling Stamp. This beautiful stamp showcases a stunning raindrop design that's perfect for creating a soothing and serene background for your cards and paper crafts. This stamp features a finished image of approximately 6 inches by 6 inches. Let's create a simple project using the cling stamp. Start by placing the stamp in your stamping platform and then take a piece of nautical cardstock and lay it over the stamp. Close the door of your stamping platform and use a small piece of removable tape to pick up your piece of cardstock. Next, ink your stamp using embossing and watermark ink. Make sure to get a good amount of ink onto your stamp. Once you've finished inking your stamp, use some anti-static powder on your cardstock to minimize excess embossing powder. Close the door of your platform and apply good, solid, even pressure across the top plate. Open the door and check to make sure that all of your stamping has transferred to the cardstock. Holding your card at an angle, apply white superfine embossing powder to the bottom half. Tap off any excess, then rotate your card panel and apply your embossing powder to the other half of the card panel. Hold your panel using some reverse tweezers and heat up your heat tool. Once it is nice and hot, melt all of the embossing powder. Once you're finished, you'll have this fun, raised, slightly shiny raindrop ripple pattern. Choose a cute image to add to your card front. I'm using this little frog here from the April 2025 card kit of the month. Stamp your chosen image onto a piece of deluxe smooth white cardstock using intensified black ink. The nice thing about using a stamping platform is you can stamp more than once if you need to. Once you've stamped out your image, get out your favorite coloring medium. I'm using alcohol ink markers. I'm starting here with YG 1.6 and 1.4. For the belly, I'm using O 4.1 and 4.0. Next, I'll color the leaf and stem. I'm using G 1.5 for my dark, and then the same YG 1.4 for my light. Next, cut out your image using the coordinating die. Stamp your sentiment that you've chosen using the same intensified black ink on white cardstock. Then die cut it out using the coordinating die. Cut your panel using the 5th from largest rectangle infinity die. This gives you a 3 1/4 by 4.5 inch piece. Add 2 small pieces of double-sided tape to the back of this background piece. Next, take a 3/4 inch piece of vellum that is wider than your card panel and score it towards the end. Remove the release tape from one side of your background panel. Then take the vellum right where you have scored it and pull it over the edge of your card panel. Once you've found your right placement, push down on the back to adhere it. Next, remove the release tape from the other piece of double-sided tape. Now you can fold over the other side of the vellum and adhere it to the back of the panel. Add foam tape to the back of your panel and adhere it to the front of an A2 sized piece of cardstock. For extra dimension, die cut 2 extra of your sentiment dies and adhere them all together using liquid glue. Now adhere your sentiment and your frog to your vellum strip. Add glue to the back of your completed card panel and adhere it to an A2 sized card base. And you're done. This card is perfect for letting someone know that you care. Thank you for joining. We can't wait to see your creations.